paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3. Here's Edey. His three-pointers off the mark. And here are the Cavaliers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Alden. David.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Now, Morant, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. The 3 ball. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Mitchell's shot is good.
A creative score. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. Morant with the steal. Wells wide open. Triple from the wing.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the deep.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Bane, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. A 3 from Strus. Allen passes to Mitchell. Garland kicks to Mobley. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Bane lets it go with the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mobley. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's Jackson with the 3. And another miss by Memphis. Well, Cleveland shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Out left to the wing. Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Garland kicks to Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Edey. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. And so here's Cleveland. Garland with it. Guarded now by Jackson. They get it again. Kicks it out to Garland. Launches a 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. Bane for 3. Out to Morant. From outside the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. For 3, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 9.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Payne for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. The 3 from Garland. Hands it from downtown.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Can't connect from long distance. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell in the corner. Over Bane. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got Mobley. DeAndre Hunter out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Jerome in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now Eldama, following DeAndre Hunter's 3-point attempt. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now Jackson. After Isaac Okoro missing on that last 3-pointer. Pass to Kennard. Jacks up a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Hunter no good. Clark for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Okoro. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. In the corner, Kennard with it. It's stolen by Green. There's Jerome. Eldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Kennard for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Kennard's got 6.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Clark kicks to Pippen. From past the arc, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Okoro finds Hunter. From downtown, drills it from outside. Hunter's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pippen dishes to Clark. Right wing. Here's Eldama. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Okoro. And it's off from 3-point range. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Back to Kennard. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Eldama. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Javonte Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Then for the Grizzlies, Wells, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Bane comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. No good from Clark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Mitchell kicks to Strus. Takes a 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
Now here's Morant. Still yet to score. The shot's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
It's Strus on the wing. Garland finds Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morant. And the layup falls. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he...
Good! Oh, what a shot!
Oh, my gosh. He made that?
Aldama can't hit. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Pass to Thompson. On its way from Hunter for 2. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Their payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And here is Mitchell, following John Morant's 3. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For the tie, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Traps in the tray. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Cleveland. Outside Jackson. Knocked away. Now Wells. Kept alive. The kick out to Bane. Puts up a 3. Out to the right wing. Morant with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
3 points.
Morant's got 10 points.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's his first foul. Here's Mitchell. He's got 18. Strus setting the screen for Mitchell. Over Bane. The 3 from Garland. Pass to Allen. Puts up a deep 3. Strus with it. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Strus has got his second basket of the game. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 6. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And here's Garland for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Edey. At the elbow, it's Jackson. A fader. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Bane.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Morant outside. Offline with his 3. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
For the 3, another 3 for Cleveland.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Pass to Edey. Payne for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Bane's got 9 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. DeAndre Hunter out there with Wade. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Clark, the pass to Wells. From deep. They get it back. Pippen kicks to Clark. Outside, Bane. Launches it. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bounce pass, Pippen. Clark with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Strus. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Cavaliers lead by 9. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Jerome passes to Garland. Payne for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Jerome. Off target from 3-point range. Pippen for 3. Aldama passes to Wells. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Here's the 3. The shot by Wells, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Struce's shot is good.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Garland against Pippen. Garland kicks to Hunter. With the fadeaway. And Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 5th rebound in this one. Deep 2 from Pippen. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game. So Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Here's Bane. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Allen. He tries for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bane. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
For 3, Pippen. It's Pippen on the way. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Wells. There's the triple. Rebounded by Allen. Cleveland with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jerome, no good. Now here's Wells. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed their
grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. We've got Avdia, Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Avdia from outside. Strus grabs the miss.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
A deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Sharp. Allen outside. He puts up a 3. Avdia pulls it in. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, B.A., to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Here's Kamare. Pass to Simons. Here's Kamare. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kamare, covered by Strus. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Sharp against Mitchell. Pass to Simons. Now Avdia fires the 3 and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Simons against Garland. Allen outside. And once again off the mark by Cleveland. Now Portland with it. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Ayton, a screen on Garland. Here's Simons. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kamara. Now here's Simons. Sharp finds Ayton. Avdia from outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Hunter can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Simons. The 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Garland way outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Trailblazers lead by 5. From deep 3-point land. And it's Simons missing. The Cavaliers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Cleveland again missing. Portland has gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range here in the first. And here's Grant from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
The 3 from Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From behind the arc. And Anthony Simons good for 3.
Simons says hello. Great answer.
Hunter passes to Mitchell. Here's the three. Portland with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Simons. Simons, a screen on Mobley. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Allen.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Aiden against Garland. Puts up a deep three. The shot comes out. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Jeremy Grant out there with Klingon. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebounded by Kamare. Portland leading by 8. Grant outside. Out left to the wing. For 3, Klingon. Hunter with the rebound. The Cavaliers shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Henderson scanning the floor. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 7. From deep, Mobley. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Kamare. Knocks it down from distance. Kamare's got 5.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
And it's Thybulle missing. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Klingon. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. It's stolen by Henderson. From deep. The offensive rebound. Pass to Thybulle. Fires from way outside. Grant with it. Here's Klingon. Covered by Mobley. Let's go with a 3. Is rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite. The 2nd overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
From deep, Mobley hits the trifecta. Mobley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Kamare, guarded by Okoro. Back to Thybulle. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. For 3, Mobley gets a hand on him. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Hunter. Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. The three from Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, and he pulls the string on you.
Avdia, screen on Mitchell. Three-pointer Sharp. Drills it from deep. Sharp's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Garland, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They set the screen. Simons against Garland. The three from Ayton. The rebound by Allen. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Mobley. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Garland. And it's Simons missing. Here's Garland. From deep, Mobley. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. Back to the game after this break.
Half-court shot, drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
4-3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mobley outside. Lets the 3 fly. Cleveland again missing. Trailblazers lead by 10. Avdia, screen on Allen. Ayton passes to Avdia. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Simons passes to Avdia. 3-pointer off the mark. Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Garland, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Avdia can't get it to go.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
The Trailblazers shooting only 31% in the game. It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Kamari. Oh, deflected. Avdia from outside. On target from range. Avdia's got 6 here in the quarter.
Even against tight defense, he is so good from out there.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Portland leading by 13. There's the 3. Kamari, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Simons passes to Sharp. Garland against Simons. Throws it up high. Stolen by Strus. And they're on the break. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Avdia against Mobley. Lets it go from deep. Good D by Mobley. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Here's Avdia. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell streaking to the finish.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Grant's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. Well, Cleveland's shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell hits from the corner.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
On the wing, Grant. Hunter covering. Grant, the pass to Avdia. Here's Kamari. He's got 5 from outside the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 15 points in just the second half. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. We've got Klingon, Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Henderson in at the point guard position. And it's Thybulle missing. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Fires the 3. Jerome, no good. Henderson against Garland. Henderson outside. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Garland. The 3 from Thompson. Williams grabs the board. Blazers trail by 5. Now the Blazers on the move. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's very smart about spotting up in transition, and no one rotated over to contest that one.
Strus with a screen on Henderson. Garland, the pass to Strus. Back to Garland. There's the triple. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 20 feet out. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Klingon. And that makes it a tie ball game.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
And here's Hunter for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. The 3 from Mitchell. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 27.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Simons against Garland. Pass to Kamare. Ayton with a screen to the paint. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer sharp. Offensive board. Up top, Avdia. Simons with it. Here's Kamare. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Cleveland leading by 3. Allen, right side. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. A deep 3. Portland with a rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Avdia against Mobley. The 3 is up. Sharp passes to Avdia. Simons outside. Here's the 3. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Allen with a screen on Sharp. Up to Garland. The 3 ball. Simons with a rebound.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Mobley against Avdia. We've got 1:13 left to play in the 4th. To take the lead. Can't get it to drop. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Mitchell. On the wing, Strus. To the middle. Avdia with a steal. Outside Sharp. 43 seconds left to play in the 4th. Avdia against Allen. 3-pointer. The rebound by Garland.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
The 3 is up. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
lately and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Anthony Simons. Ayton is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the 3. Here's Kamare. 5 on the clock. Avdia sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Jackson deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Pass to Avdia. Fires from deep. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Simons. Over in the corner, Avdia. Simons with the screen for Avdia. For 3. Portland with a new 14. There's the screen. There's the 3. The kick out to Simons. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Back to Jackson. Williams for 3. From beyond the arc, buries it from 3-point range. And that makes it a tie ball game. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's Avdia. Offensive rebound. Pass to Kamare. Back to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Morant. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Gets a very good look and converts. Simons has got 5. Avdia against Jackson. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Bang, no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Portland. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To the right side. Ayton wide open. No good on the 3. Memphis trailing here. Now, here's Morant for 3. Avdia with the rebound. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And this is something Ayton has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper.
Now here's Morant. Still without a basket. Lets it go from deep. Bang, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Ayton. And it's off from 3-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant passes to Jackson. The 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Here's Kamare. Here's Sharp. And that one released in time, but no good. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Winging is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 3. Jackson misses. Portland leading by 5. Wide open look here for Klingon. It's good from long range. Klingon's got his first 3 points of the game.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Outside Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Portland is gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Klingon the screen for Henderson. Pass to Kamare. Here's Klingon. The tray. It's hauled in by Huff. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Jackson has the open look. Jackson can't get that one to fall. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Klingon has it in the corner. Nifty move. Back to Henderson from outside the arc. Pass to Klingon. 3-pointer. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 11. Henderson left side. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's Pippen. Nothing on the board. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees. Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Grant gets a wide open look. Cranes the 3-pointer. Grant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pippen with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And that one's good by Clark.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Simons against Bain. Henderson right side. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Clark dishes to Jackson. The 3. No good from Clark.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Williams finds Henderson. Williams has a screen for Henderson. Pass to Simons. Puts up a three. Out to Henderson.
I see him.
Ayton a screen on Clark. Simons from outside. Grant on the wing. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Grant's got a pair of triples in the second now for Portland. Here's Clark. Misses the baby hook. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-6 run. Bane against Simon. Williams for three. And Pippen pulls it down. And so it's Portland, 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan at court shot. Long three. They're measuring up the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And we've seen Denny Avdia really having a great game.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaron Jackson is out there with Williams. And it's Edey in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's good.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Portland leading by 12. Simons on the wing, guarded by Morant. Takes a three. Avdia can't hit.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Simons against Morant. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Ayton sets the pick for Sharp. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Three-pointer, Simons. And again, it's Portland with the three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Bane kicks to Morant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Avdia gets the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods of the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. They set the pick. Fires the three. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by Sharp. Here's Kamare. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Santi Aldama's checked in for Vince Williams. Portland also making some changes. Grant comes in for Sharp. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Grant for 3. Again, the miss by Grant. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Bane. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Kamare. Nailed from three-point land. Kamare's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And Ayton throws it down.
I like how Ayton makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
Morant passes to Bane. Here's Aldama. And again, Memphis no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Off target from outside. Bane for 3. That shot off. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers taking a 19-point lead into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Portland, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Klingon, then there's Grant, and it's Williams at power forward. Kicks it out to Grant. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Pippen for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
On the wing, Williams. Misses the wing chair.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. On the wing, Williams. Henderson outside. There's a screen by Williams. And Klingon has it in the corner. Portland again missing. And here are the Grizzlies with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Scooped up. Clark, the pass to Aldama. Fade away. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Klingon, the screen for Henderson. The 3. At the elbow, Williams. Henderson finds Thybulle. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Spins. And Bane launches it from deep. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Williams with the ball. Aldama's there. Thibault kicks to Williams. Williams, a screen on Williams. Grant for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Memphis.
Clark outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Henderson for three. The shot, no good. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Left side, Grant. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Floats it up for Pippen. Now Thibault, guarded by Bain. Now Klingon. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Grant. From deep three-point land. The long distance three is buried. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Portland.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeAndre Ayton.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fires from way outside. Leaps for it. Aldama with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Williams with the steal. Now here's Thibault, guarded by Bain. Pass to Henderson. Puts up a deep three. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Klingon. And the three off target. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A reason.
something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the center position. And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the basket by Cleveland. Pulls up. Another shot. Pass to Wells. Morant with it. Here's Edey. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And another miss by Memphis. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Memphis with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep, Bane. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
To the right side. Here's Wells. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Garland against Morant. Stolen by Strus. Outside Garland. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. And it's Bane with the ball for Memphis. Pass to Wells. From deep three-point land. The shot no good. The Cavs have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Mitchell, good.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Jackson for 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Garland for 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Bane surveying the D. Jackson outside. Pure from three-point range. And it's a tie ball game.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
From deep, Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got 6 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers lead by 3. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of, so once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They set the pick. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. From downtown, Garland, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Edey. To the left side wing. 4-3. The shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Mitchell against Morant. Mitchell misses. Garland against Moran. And the layup is good off the glass.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Memphis. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Ty Jerome. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Green, and it's Okoro in at the three. Here's Okoro. After the basket by Memphis. Takes the three. Nails it from three.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Kennard. It's stolen. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Oh, Dama, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league. Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
From deep, Mobley. The Grizzlies pull it in. Launches it from deep. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 3. In transition, here they come. And here's Hunter from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Sends it home from three-point land. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, Kennard loves and relishes the opportunity to come back with his triple.
Pass to Jerome. There's the 3. Stevens with a rebound. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. From the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from Okoro. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. Grizzlies lead by 3. Stevens, the pass to Pippen. Here's Huff. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Jerome, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Hunter can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Aldama, the pass to Kennard. He drops it from range. Kennard's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. Now here's Morant. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Wells misses. Mitchell against Bain. Cleveland again missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Outside Morant. Here's Clark. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Memphis leading by 8. Pass to Morant. Morant on his way, throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Max Strus picks one up. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark, and it's Jaren Jackson in for Aldama. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Morant pass to Jackson with the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
And the triple tightens this game up going into the break. Should be an exciting second half.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Grizzlies lead by 8. Puts up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, Mitchell. 3-ball! Donovan Mitchell!
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper? Yes, sir.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps. Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Pass to Edey. Let's go with a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And he sinks the second. And he nails the 3rd. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Edey. Outside for Morant. And again, it's Memphis missing. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. Garland for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the 3-pointer goes. Edey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. Grizzlies lead by 3. Morant looking around. Kicks it out to Jackson. 3-pointer, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Edie. Outside Bain. Shot clock at 5. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bain's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Strus. Here's Garland. The kick to Hunter. Mitchell against Bain. The 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Grizzlies lead by 3. 1:14 left in the third. Morant with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Edie for 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland, no good. And here's Bain. He has 6. Jackson surveying the D. Outside Bain. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep, Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 now on the night. Pass to Bain. 23 seconds left in the third quarter here. And here's Morant outside. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Hunter passes to Mitchell. Cash money on the open jump shot. Mitchell's got 14 points now in the second half.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And here's Morant outside. That shot off. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drive. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Max Strus. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Dean Wade, and it's Hunter in at the 4. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. Okiki's checked in for the Cavaliers. Pippen, no good on the quick 3. The Cavs trailing. Outside Strus to take the lead. Knocks down the long J.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Outside Bain. And he drives in. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Strus. Fires in the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Garland for 3. Cleared away by Wells.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Aldama, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Hunter, the screen. Outside Garland. Goes up on the wing. And it goes straight through with a swish.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Pass to Pippen. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. It's a one-on-one situation. And here's Strus outside. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 9th assist of the game now. Grizzlies trail by 8. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And here comes Cleveland. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Pass to Garland. There's a screen. From behind the arc. Aldama grabs a board.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Kicks it out to Bane. Beyond the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 8. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Top of the key. Garland, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And he lobs it up.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Garland scanning the floor. Another miss by Garland.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to Pippen from deep three-point land. It doesn't go for him.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Garland. Fires, top of the key. Another miss by Garland.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Pippen. Bane, the pass to Pippen. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And a deep 3 from Garland. Again, Garland missing. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Ooh, ripped away! 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he buries it.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Morant with it. And stolen by Mobley. And a deep 3 from Strus. No good. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the center position. And Darius Garland picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Simons. Pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And here's Portland. Now, here's Simon. Here's Ayton. Ayton, a screen. Here's Kamara. That three off the mark. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland from deep three-point territory, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And how about the accuracy and how deep that triple was? Garland continues to amaze with his range, knocking down that triple.
From deep three-point territory, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. Now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Now, Avdia, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer, connects from three-point range.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. And another miss by Cleveland. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. No good again that time. Trailblazers leading by 6. Takes the 3. Portland no good that time either. So it's the Cavaliers now. And another miss by Cleveland. Outside, Avdia. From deep three-point land. Here's Kamara. Defended by Strus. Simons against Garland. Simons getting it done. What a move. Simons has got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Kamara misses. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Strus's shot is good.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after Cleveland got the three-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Launches a three, and a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Fires away from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. That's a two from Simons, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's all tied in Portland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Green. Evan Mobley is out there with Hunter. Then it's Isaac Okoro, and it's Jerome in at the point. And coach, this guy, Matisse Thybulle. He really changes what you can do on offense with his defense.
Yeah, look, Matisse Thybulle's as good a defender as there is in the league. He hasn't had that profile because we haven't seen him on TV as much, but he's disruptive. He causes turnovers. He blocks shots. This guy's as good as there is in the league.
So long and disruptive, a great word to use.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Portland leading. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Launches the three. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Mobley. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Henderson. Here's Kamara. Covered by Okoro. Now Klingon. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it. Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Here's Kamara. Stolen by Okoro. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Grant with a screen on Hunter. Pass to Klingon. Oh, good with the triple. Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anderson looking it over. They get it back. Grant outside. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And how about the awareness by Klingon, a big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
Pass to Okoro.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Knocks it loose. One-on-one here. Here's Mobley. Hands it from downtown. Mobley's got 5 points so far.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They got to keep looking for fast break scores to even this game up.
Here's Klingon. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Okoro. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Henderson inside the three-point line. Green with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. Inside. On up the court. Jerome passes to Okoro. For the three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Klingen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Grant for three. Hits it from three-point range. Grant's got his second bucket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Pass to Henderson. From deep three-point land, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jerome. Still scoreless. And here is Hunter. Fades and shoots. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Now Simons. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And for Portland, they're shooting 31%. Not looking sharp offensively, to say the least.
First team foul.
Here's Simons. He has 6. Avdia with a screen for Simons. Drains it from beyond the arc. Simons has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Trailblazers.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Simons against Garland. Shoots over Simons. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Portland leading by 4. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And Simons has it in the corner. Back to Avdia. Sharpe against Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Sharpe. Defense is right there. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Allen left side. Mobley outside for the lead. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Simons. Avdia, a screen on Garland. Simons from outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Avdia, a screen on Garland. Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Avdia, a screen on Garland. Simons from outside. Again, Simons missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Strus with it. Now Avdia defending. The wide open look here for Garland. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. The shot. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Anthony Simons. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Henderson. No scoring in this one. Pass to Ayton. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mobley's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
For 3, Henderson bangs home the trifecta.
Part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Henderson against Garland. Over Henderson. And he hits the jumper for 2. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter. Trailblazers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's the pick. Here's Kamara. Oh, good on the triple. On the wing, Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Kamara. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Darius Garland has been... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so here's Cleveland, a 2-point game on the court for Cleveland. They've got Max Strus, DeAndre Hunter out there with Thompson. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Jerome in at the 2 spot. And here are the Trailblazers now, after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Banton's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson outside. The screen from Thompson. And it's Strus missing. Trailblazers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Pass to Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Portland making a change here. Rupert's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Wade's checked in. Here's Garland. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Another miss by Garland. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Grant against Strus. Grant gets a wide open look. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Offensive rebound. Hunter for 3. Connects from three-point range. Hunter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Rupert, defended by Strus. Kicks it out to Grant. For 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland, that's for 2. Here's the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Rupert. Williams a screen, unloads, and it's Rupert missing. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Pass to Rupert. This one for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Rupert's got 6 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Three-pointer. Garland, no good.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
And another three for Portland.
What a time for him to step up. Big three right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And another three for Portland.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
And clutch basket, even with them being on the short end of the stick. Size-wise.
Well, how about that killer instinct? He was going to get that bucket for him no matter who was on.
Here's Klingon. Williams finds Henderson. Back to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Trailblazers keep it alive. Henderson, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. Garland against Henderson. It's Strus on the wing. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Rupert. No good from outside. The Cavaliers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Jerome passes to Strus. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. That shot misses. And Portland with the ball. They lead by 4. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. Avdia. Portland with a new 14. Pass to Kamare. Lets the three fly. Mobley with the rebound.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Here's Sharp. Misses the three. Mitchell way outside. Oh, he got it!
Can you believe that?
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball.
struggled to find any sort of confidence.
You're right, B.A., and the thing that you want most is to find out where inspiration is going to come from. You don't want to rely on your coaching staff and use the coach's verbiage to get you going. Some player is going to stand up and stand out tonight, and like a weather vane, things can just shift, and with the win here tonight, the team could go on a little bit of a roll to reestablish some of their confidence for the rest of the season.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Williams is out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5 spot. Here's Simons. Avdia, screen on Moran. There's Simons with a 3. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Moran outside, and Ayton pulls it down. It's Sharp on the wing. Driving in. Pass to Kamari. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Kamari, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Bain, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Here's Edey. 3-pointer. Avdia pulls it in. Now Ayton. Pass to Simons. Ayton, a screen on Moran. There's Simons with a 3. Memphis with a rebound.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Williams from long range. Doesn't go for him. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Ayton, a screen on Jackson. Avdia from outside, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And it's Simons missing.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. The 3 from Ayton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the Blazers making a change here. Grant's checked in. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Williams. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Portland.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And you often see defenses beg Morant to take that shot. Didn't work that time.
The 3 from Ayton. Aldama grabs the board. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For the Trailblazers, Klingon, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kamara comes in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. Henderson for 3. Memphis with a rebound. From deep 3-point range. Pippen, no good. And for the Trailblazers, their shooting has not been great early. Just 27% hits the three-pointer.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Payne, no good. Portland leading. It's Avdia on the wing, guarded by Bane. Avdia against Bane. Avdia outside. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Avdia's got 12 points in the game. Denny Avdia making it happen for Portland. He made a big impact, scoring. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
We've got Henderson, Jeremy Grant out there with Klingon. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Pippen. Jacks up a 3. Thybulle with the board. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Grant. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Aldama grabs a board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Jackson to pass to Clark. Here's Jackson. Here's Aldama. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Henderson for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson outside. From deep. Kennard can't get it to go. Portland leading by 5. Pass to Kamare. Lets the 3 fly. Memphis with a rebound. Aldama's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Jackson.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Great awareness to get up the floor ahead of the D. Kennard showing some solid basketball IQ.
Grant against Jackson. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside Thybulle. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Aldama. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland leading by 7. For 3, Klingon. That one is off.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Pippen. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Pippen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Thybulle against Kennard. For 3, Klingon. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fires the 3. Thibault with the board. And Portland's shooting poorly at only 28%. Jackson, right side. Kennard for three. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Kamare, that's good. Kamare's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Pass to Kamare. Grab the screen. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Back to Thibault. For three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Grant against Jackson. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Grant the screen. Thibault passes to Henderson. It could go. And that's not going to go. And so it's Portland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Denny Avdia, getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with Williams. And it's Edey in at the center spot.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Kicks it out to Bain. Morant against Simons. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Bain. Morant's got 13.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
There's Simons with a three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Edey. Now here's Morant. This one for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Sharp. Here's Kamare. There's a screen. Avdia with it. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Left side Sharp. Fires for 3. And Morant clears the board. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Edey for 3. Offensive rebound. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Morant looking around. Outside Bain. Lets the three fly. And another miss by Memphis. Portland leading by 5. Pass to Simons. Again, the miss by Portland.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Williams finds Bain. Avdia with a steal. Bain against Sharp. Simons outside. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Ayton, no good. Grizzlies trail by 5. Bain with it, now guarded by Ayton. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Trailblazers shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Ayton, the screen on Bain. Here's Kamari. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Kamari's got his second bucket on the night. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Simons. Bain against Sharp. Bain, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Avdia. He's got 17. Ayton, the screen on Morant. Avdia from outside. Pass to Kamari. Here's Simons. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Can't hit that one. Grizzlies trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Sharp. And so it's Portland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're playing. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 7. Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Delano Banton. Then there's Klingon. And it's Henderson in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And here's Portland. They've led by as many as 11. And here's Grant from the arc. Sinks the tray.
Well, a nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Pass to Clark from outside the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Williams. Henderson scanning the floor. Williams with the screen. Another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on. Getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Williams misses. Trailblazers lead by 13. Here's Banton. Banton on the wing. From behind the arc. They get the rebound. From deep. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. Aldama outside. Pass to Pippen. The 3. Counted from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Banton on the wing. Down low. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. So Portland ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. 4 on the clock. Hits a 3-pointer. Sharp's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Morant, no good.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Kamare. Avdia outside. Here's the pick. Goes back up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Bain. To the inside. From deep, Morant. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got 7 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer Sharp. Second shot opportunity. Simons has the open look. Cans it with nobody near him. Simons got his first 2 points of the night.
And there is just a ton of confidence from this coaching staff for Anthony Simons to shoot shots like that.
Portland leading by 15. The 3 from Ayton. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep, Bain. On target from range.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Ayton. Hey, expanding his range. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 12. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul. Tries to save it. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And the three-pointer goes. Avdia's got 20.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Trailblazers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And what a huge performance it was for Denny Avdia.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Bain against Sharp. The rebound by Jackson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The 3 from Bain. Fade away. And another miss by Memphis. Now Portland with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Fires away from way outside. Off on that one. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. A competitive game.